You know, when someone says you'll never forget your first love, for me, it's not a person, it's this bike. 15 years, more than 1 lakh kilometers, and way too many memories to count. Hey, this is Fanindra. I'm a graphic designer and a video editor, and this is my darling 220. We have crossed through multiple terrains, survived Chennai summers, fought through Mumbai rains, and grown older together. Before restoring this bike, I felt like this bike deserves a proper story and how this obsession even started. So, let's get onto the bike and see. I hope voice is recording correctly. Get back to the story. The story has actually started in 2004. I was in my 6th standard. I was in hostel from 2nd to 10th standard. So during my holidays, one of my friends, he came back from home with lot of stories. From that one story was about his brother's Pulsar. I don't even know much about bikes. And he just kept on telling stories about his brother's Pulsar 150. The OG Pulsar 150, if you guys remember, round headlamp. That name, Pulsar, just stayed in my mind. This is one river beside Palava. During monsoon, it has a crazy water flow. So there is a red alert and the roads are flooded. Road is not that great, so have to be little careful. Flood prone area ahead. There is lot of traffic. Oh, because of this. Today, if you see, I've ridden the bike for almost like last 15 years. That feels great now. After that, finished my 10th in Andhra, then I moved to Tamil Nadu for my plus one plus two in engineering. During my 11th standard summer holidays, this was back in 2009-10. I came for summer holidays to my native. I went to my grandma's place and there was this red Pulsar parked at my grandmother's place, a relative's bike. So for the first time, I was seeing a bike with a steering, disc brakes, and back that time, it was a huge bike, and I have ridden only 100cc bike. So I felt, especially the color, red color with a black engine. The accents were so good, the lines were so good. So I thought, I think I should give a try. I was planning to meet my friend whose place is 3 kilometers away from my home. So I was supposed to go and meet him. I asked my dad, I'll go on bike and if possible, also 220. Took the bike. I don't know the kill switch, nothing. Back then, I was not wearing a helmet and there was no license. Also, there was no Google Maps. I was using my old 7210 Nokia phone, and my dad gave me directions like you have to take a right at the junction. So there will be one big Hanuman statue on the left side of the bypass. From there, you have to take a left. So these kind of directions. If I get lost somewhere, I'll ask some pawn shop on the side. That's how I figured out the route and reached my friend's home. We roamed around and then came back through a different route. I had to go to another town where I studied, which is called Kakinada. From there, I have to come back to my place. So the round trip was about 130 kilometers. But the best part was, so the entire route, I have to cross bypass, proper highways. There is this forest stretch. And at one point, I suddenly saw the speedometer and I was driving at 100 without even realizing. I was like, okay, in future, if I get a bigger bike, I should consider this bike. That was it. So I came back home, then I went to Coimbatore. 2011, I joined my engineering. During the first year, my friends started getting these bikes. So all of them were buying R15, which were so Yamaha comeback, OG, FG, and version 1 R15. So people were crazy for those bikes back in 2011. But that was kind of out of my budget, and I am more attracted to the Pulsar and the color, black engine. So that was kind of thing I was looking for. So what I used to do is I used to go around to all the showrooms in Coimbatore, just like that, randomly visit some showrooms, and I used to check the bike prices and everything. Suddenly, one day, I saw in news ki, like Bajaj is discontinuing the Pulsar 220. So it is going to launch a new variant. I think back then Bajaj has stopped the red color. It has started giving a black color fairing with a red stickering, golden color engine. Honestly, I was like, I want a black engine, proper red color. Suddenly, Bajaj has launched new variant, and I started going to the showrooms again. And to my luck, I was finding everywhere that the red color variant has been discontinued. And I searched literally all the showrooms in Coimbatore, and I couldn't find one red color variant with black engine. I thought, think I'll buy a second-hand bike or something like that. I gave up. Sometimes nature tells you, right? You want something really bad, you have to face the struggle. Then one day, very random day, I had to drop my friends from my college to bus stop. The bus stop is kind of close to my house. So we were doing triple. To avoid police at the junction, what I did was I was taking a small lane. In that lane, there is one Bajaj service center. This is that is kind of close to my house only, but I've never gone through that lane. And I never knew that there was a Bajaj service center. Because it is a service center, I was not able to find it on Google back then. I was searching for only showrooms. Then I was crossing the service center and I was like, through the glass, I can see a red Pulsar, black engine, and that is this bike. I don't know why they have parked it there. That is a service center. There are no other new bikes, and only this bike is new. I dropped my friends. I came back to the showroom. I spoke with the manager. I told him I can pay the advance. Somehow you hold the bike for at least 1 week. Just don't let it go. Then I went back home. I called my parents. I told this is the situation. I was already discussing that I need a new bike, and they were like, "You go to second year or third year, then you can buy." Then I was like, "No, I want this color, this engine, or else I will buy the second hand." I had to fast for 2 days. I had to do all the drama, and then finally they agreed. They sent me the full amount. I paid, and I got the bike. So also I was waiting for the fancy number. I was waiting from the 2 series to literally 5 series. So there was some delay in the registration. We usually see the auspicious there. Right? I took the bike on my own risk. There was no incident something. I took the bike on my own risk and I cannot drive on the day. So my friends drove it and they parked at my home. So I had to wait for almost 2 weeks. It was parked at my home. After 2 weeks on the auspicious day, I did the puja and everything, start the bike and actually drive it. That first engine sound, that stayed in my mind forever. And actually people say, right, that is true. You will never forget your first love. After that, my entire college life has changed. Like I was doing some crazy rides. Again, there is a flood situation. So we went to kind of multiple long drives. My friend native is Kotagiri. Near to Uti, we had done multiple rides to Kotagiri. We had done this ride from Coimbatore to Kodaikanal and back to Coimbatore. From Coimbatore we went to Uti and came back again. So that was a crazy trip. Then there is one more place called Kodiveri and we did Masinagudi. All our class boys went on a bike trip to Masinagudi. So during the Kodiveri trip, there is one very kind of a straight stretch and we have decided to test our top speeds. I was doing about 133 and my friend was holding phone from behind and he was recording. And suddenly I could spot an auto on the middle of the road. Like I can sense that it is stopped in the middle of the road. I applied brake. I was kind of slowing down, but after a point I turned back and I realized my battery is hitting. So there is kind of black mark on the road. I almost reached the auto, so I was kind of this close and I was still at 30 40. If I had to go to the right, there's a bus coming in the opposite direction and there is a single lane road. I just took a left. I took my bike into the roadside. There is a lot of mud and thing, and I somehow managed to stop the bike. We were actually kind of survived a crazy crash, but we were shouting to it at the top speed. I somehow felt inside, but I didn't express it to my friend. Yeah, but that was one crazy incident. Then after that, I stopped doing top speeds. I did my internship. Oh, the rain has become crazy now. We are almost reaching the Ghat section. If you can see, all this has turned into forest land and stuff. So I did my internship in Chennai. I stayed at a place called Ikatutangal, which is kind of near to Gindi, and I had to travel to L&T shipbuilding, which is near Ennur Port. And from Ennur Port, it is almost every day, almost 1.5 months, travel 45 to 50 kilometers up, again 50 kilometers back to home. That was kind of, it was summer. We were already exhausted in the shipbuilding. It was one hell of month. But then I realized, like literally for 1.5 months, I was doing this up and down daily 120, 130 kilometers. This bike really became a companion. When we are coming to Chennai, what we did was we shipped our bike. So while going back, we decided we'll ride the bike to Coimbatore. So that was kind of my first long drive. Chennai to Coimbatore is around 500, 550 kilometers. So after my college, I got job in Chennai, so I moved to Chennai. In 2015 to 2020, I was in Chennai. While coming back, while completely shifting to Chennai, I shipped my bike. Oh, there is a train. And beside there are Sayadri Hills. In Chennai, I did many rides to Pondicherry, Mahabalipuram, Pada Falls, which is in Andhra, border area to Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. In 2020, pre-COVID, I moved back to Andhra. I was not able to take my bike back to Andhra, so what I did was I put the WD spray on the entire bike, not on the paint but all the metal parts, and I have covered the bike. But before that only, if you see my speedometer is gone, it's not readable anymore. I think the bike was already old by that time. There were some wiring issues also, so that there is no proper power given to the speedometer, and the LCD was damaged due to that. 6 months I came back to Chennai, vacated the house, took my bike from Tamil Nadu to Andhra to my native Rajamundry. That time also I shipped. In Rajamundry I didn't do much rides kind of thing, and then in 23 I got job in Bombay. I moved to Bombay. Last 3 years I did few rides. I went to Matheran, Malchaj, few other places, but I have never recorded or did a vlog of it. Now I thought I'll do a vlog because, as I told in the introduction, I wanted to say a story about this bike. I thought, why not do a vlog and put it on YouTube? This bike, I'm going to give it for service tomorrow. I'm going to change the wiring kit, speedometer, and there are many other things. I have to get all this done. So that will be a separate vlog. This bike is almost going to complete 15 years. I need to get the FC done. For me to get the FC done, I have to take it to Coimbatore. So I'm planning to ride back to Coimbatore. So basically, Karjat is the place known as the entry point, or the Deccan Plateau will be turning into Sayadri Hills. So you can feel the climate, weather change, and it's also very densely packed with all these forests. So the moisture content will be more and the rain is heavier here. So you can also feel the temperature change, temperature drop once you enter the Karjat area. People from Bombay and Pune, they come to Lonavala, Karjat to relax. And it is raining crazy now. So now we are entering Matheran. So basically this place we have to take a ride. Instead of going to Karjat, we have to take a small ride, and this is the Ghat section of Matheran. So the best part is this kind of a steep road. You'll have to cross multiple railway tracks as well. So there is a meter gauge, narrow gauge or whatever, narrow gauge track, and they call it a toy train. Toy train runs from Neral to Matheran. If I'm not wrong, it takes about 3 hours to reach Matheran. So Matheran is only hill station in India where you cannot actually drive your car or bike. So we'll reach one point, we have to park our bike there. From there, we have to go by foot, or we can take an horse. Or now they have provided e-rickshaws. Matheran was discovered by the Britishers 1850. So this is youngest hill station from the colonial era. That toy train they started in 1907. That is some history about Matheran. From Navi Mumbai, you can take a local. You can come to Neral. From Neral station, you will have these cabs, but people drive crazy. They'll charge you about, I think, if I'm not wrong, 100 or 150. Yeah, so you can reach. And from there, you can go by walk or take a horse or e-rickshaw to Matheran. But the best part is driving on this hill. Actually, that is the best part. this is a parking point. We have to park the bike. So today I'm not going to go up, but just for the ride. I'll have something here, then I'll leave. My bike, and for today I'm having Maggie, and I have to change batteries in the action cam. So much mist has come up and the visibility has completely gone. Oh man, what a route, what a view. Came through a small off-road, the main road, not off-road actually. So this is a good view. That lake, I don't know the lake name, but Matheran is towards the left of the hill. You have to climb up the hill and cross the hill. Then this side is a Gaba plateau. Easy trek and good trek. And these are the waterfalls. Behind the clouds are the waterfalls. When I was coming uphill, there was not that much traffic, but now there seems to be some traffic. Now the time is 4:15. I think people will stay overnight at Matheran. So there are three waterfalls. One, two, three. There are many number of small waterfalls. This looks like a step waterfall. It's good. So we are heading towards Karjat. Oh yes, there is a railway crossing. Lakh. Looks like a nice highway. This is such a beautiful, beautiful road, man. What a road, what a road. What a view, what a view. So, this is why you may get to 20. This is just fun, fun, fun. If we go ahead, it will be Lonavala, but I don't want to go to Lonavala today. I have some work at home, so I think I'll be heading back to home. Such a beautiful, beautiful place. Wow, what a waterfall, man. This is me. Boom. That's a 15-year-old 220 Rumble. What is it like? Oh, it is Apache RTR 300. I like the silencer, yeah. I like the design of it. RTX. Try go. seemed like a nice off-road, so I came in. If there is no mist, you can see two waterfalls. Let's move on. This is also a cool view. I don't know if it is visible in the camera. I can literally see one, two, three, four, five waterfalls from here. So now the problem is I am recording on my phone and the recording has been on for last 2 hours. Like from my home to Matheran, it was around, it took around 2.5 hours and the recording was on. When I had the lunch break, I turned off the recording and I again turned on and I kept my phone inside. Because it is raining, I can't take my phone outside. I have to match all the clips to the audio, and because this is a wired setup, the problem is I can't keep the visor open because it will fall down, the lock is broken. And it is not even fully closing, so there is a gap. So there will be some wind blast into my helmet. I have kept the mic inside, but I am not sure how the audio is coming out to be. If it doesn't turn out to be good, I have to dub in all the three languages again, which is fine. But again, if I'm recording with my while I'm driving, that would be more natural. Let's see how that turns out. I should get a DJI mic, so I was trying, but that is still expensive. Let's go here. This is the place where I used to take pictures. They ruined the entire place. It's full of dirt now. So for the last 3 weeks or so, I didn't have good chicken biryani. There is one restaurant run by Telugu people, and they make very good biryani. I miss that biryani. Either today, tonight, or tomorrow, I should go have that biryani. And the problem in Bombay is whenever you order a Hyderabadi biryani, most of the rest you get a green color biryani. I'm not sure, like I never seen Hyderabad biryani. It doesn't look green, bro. That's a scam. If you want to taste good biryani, just come to Palava. There is this restaurant called Ammu's Home Food. You will taste real Hyderabadi or Andhra style biryani.
It's raining heavily here. I'm at Ammu's home food having biryani and chicken curry.
So the society is flooded.
So we will end the vlog here. See you in the next vlog.
ఓ ఇది పలావా పక్కన ఒక రివర్ అన్నమాట. పేరు మర్చిపోయా. ఇలా మాన్సూన్ సీజన్లో క్రేజీ ఫ్లో ఉంటుంది. యా, ఐ థింక్ ఇట్ ఈస్ విజిబుల్ ఇన్ ద కెమెరా. సో ఈ స్టోరీ బ్యాక్ టు 2004. నేను